Page Mill property has paid security to patrol their apartments.
I don't care for the rent increase, but they haven't just taken the money and run.
And to me, this is like a 360.
Woodland Park in East Palo Alto is a group of 1,800 apartments that provide much needed housing for a predominantly Latin American and African American workforce. Looking at these homes today, you wouldn't know that these properties were once distressed and unsafe housing. In the past few years, these apartments were turned from a danger zone to valuable new and improved housing for nearly 8,000 residents of Woodland Park Apartments. The positive change began when these properties were bought by Page Mill Properties, a group of local investors based in neighboring Palo Alto. Page Mills invested $11 million in improving the interiors and exteriors of the homes, adding free wireless internet, and pouring hundreds of thousands of dollars in community benefits for its residents. Page Mill formed new relationships with community groups in East Palo Alto, including the YMCA Music, Mural, and Arts Project, East Palo Alto Boxing Club, the Girl Scouts, Collective Roots Center for Urban Agriculture, and others, all of which are helping make a difference in the lives of residents at Woodland Park. These positive changes have not come without controversy. Page Mill raised rents when it took over the properties, causing an argument with the city of East Palo Alto and a handful of unhappy residents. Unlike many property owners, Page Mill didn't pocket the additional rent money. Instead, it directly went to make the improvements that can be seen today in the apartments and neighborhoods of Woodland Park. Here are a few of the people who live in Woodland Park. They can talk firsthand about the positive changes since Page Mill Properties became the manager of the properties.
This place is, when I moved in 20 years ago, was a nice place, but about 10 years ago it kind of went to the dogs. A lot of druggies, drug addicts. But since Woodland Park took over, they got rid of all the druggies, and they upgraded the place a bit too. I can drive down the streets here and I can tell which is their property. I don't care for the rent increase, but they haven't just taken the money and run.
Yeah, my name is Johnny Gray. I'm the president of the East Palo Alto Boxing Club. How did I start? Well, just like I used to be a fighter myself. Three-time Golden Glove champion, okay? And I knew there was a need for something like this in East Palo Alto because boxing hadn't been in this town in over 25 years. Okay, for its Page Mill Properties, they came at me when they seen an article. It came out on the 2nd of January of this new year of 2009. And when they seen that, they called me. It's so-called like Page Mill is doing so much wrong in the community. They're jacking up the rents. I can understand it because, see, I'm a builder myself. And if I go into an apartment complex or a home and I renovate it, bring it up to code, invest a lot of money in it, I'm going to definitely raise up the rent. Yeah. That's just how it go. I understand that. But the city should have been in on that to really help the renters along the process. And the reason why they didn't do that is because it didn't affect them. They didn't live there.
There wasn't any security before, and the East Palo Alto police would not come.
That's right.
So
they've improved greatly with the lights, so that when I wake up in the morning, like I'm out of here by 6 o'clock in the morning, I feel safer. There are lights there. The gates have greatly helped a great deal from people coming in and parking in the various areas.
I think it's, I know the Page Mill doing right now is better for the community and safe for my children and for the other children, you know. And I hope the city gonna do more for the community.
I feel a lot better walking, just to 7-Eleven or to go pick up a bite to eat, just walking around the neighborhood. With the security around, security gates, it's made a really big difference in the community. It makes it safer for the kids. Ours is a real family complex, and so any drug dealing that was going on is no longer in our building. So that is a big thing. Makes all of us feel better.
Moving back to East Palo Alto, I was gone for about 10 years living in the Fremont area. I've been back about 9 years. That I found within the last couple of years within Page Mill property, pretty much taking over and managing the East O'Keefe, the Newell area, the Woodland Park, how the area has become more clean.
I saw Clay out there. I said, Clay. He said, yeah. And I said, last Friday night, I drove up, I got out of my car, and everything was quiet. And I said, what's going on around here?
Myself, I'm feeling better about the bars. I just feel better about the bars, period. Because I can think back when I used to have to duck down and drive in the driveway here, then run in the house, and then I have to sit on the floor the whole time. It was that bad.
And that's because people were shooting.
And yeah, they were shooting, running by, throwing rocks, running in the poles, all that. So, I've seen a little bit of everything here. And to me, this is like a 360. This is the 360 to me, because I'm feeling better. I feel, even with the security guard, I feel so good.
Page Mill property has paid security for certain times in the evenings and weekends to patrol their apartments, to patrol the streets, to patrol, their property, which makes us even more safe. If we have a problem, we'll pick up the phone, we'll call, security's right out there, and what's going on? They'll knock on your door. Did you just call us? What's the problem? And what I'm saying is we didn't have that before.
They respond when you call them, but just to have someone there, it's a big difference. It's like giving a sign and saying, okay, we're not going to have that. Because now we got somebody that will say something. That's the thing I get, because that's his job, and so therefore I respect it.
There was a man sleeping on the stairs, a big burly man, and it scared the living daylights out of her.
I yelled.
And so we called the police, and the police don't come for anything other than a dead body. So now we have security, and we can call them, and that's a safer kind of feeling.
They have a security. They have put more light to the property. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It helps a lot. It helps a lot because they come, not only they come in by their routine, but we can call them anytime and they respond.
I enjoy every one of my tenants because all of my tenants are very respectful, and whatever problem they have, I try to be on top of it, make sure things happening for them. And they seem to like the fence, the new fence that we have coming up, which is very, very elegant. I like the fences and stuff. So we're doing it. We're taking it day by day, but we're going to improve this community a whole lot. We're definitely doing an improvement of it. We have it now. We have the music art for the kids, which is very great. Keep them out of trouble. So we need that too. So a lot of things is happening with Page Mill property. We just got to be patient, and it's going to get better.
Hi, my name is Brianna Fleming, and I live in San Francisco, and I work for the Mural Music and Arts Project. I've been with them for almost a year, and I just completed with these guys and 6 others, a mosaic, a mandala, circular mosaic themed unity, and it's very colorful. It's turned out really beautiful, and it's surrounded by individual mosaics that all the kids did, little triangular mosaics like rays of the sun. And we'll show you later, we'll show you a picture, but these guys right here, they would come, I would stay late and work on the mosaic, and I'd hear a pounding on the door, or I'd hear a, screaming from the parking lot, and it was them, and they would want to come 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, come work on the mosaic with me, and I'm like, you guys, are you sure? And they were like, yeah! And then it would get a little rowdy, and I'd have to calm them down.
Hi, my name is Rosamia, and I'm one of the 12 kids who did a mosaic.
I'm Laura Nagel. I work with the Mural Music and Arts Project. I'm an artist. I designed this mural and worked on it with these 3 guys right here who are a great help.
Being able to call a security number at all times besides the police, who are already working so hard, that being able to call security has made a big difference. And the gate to keep the cars safe at night and keeps people from taking their parking spots. So little day-to-day things and kind of the overall, standard of living.
And I'm just grateful and I'm blessed, and I'm very happy that Page Mill did do what they've done to improve this neighborhood.